Over 60? Then let me ask you something. Have you noticed your legs feeling weaker every week? Maybe it's harder to climb the stairs. Maybe you hesitate before standing up from a chair. Or perhaps you've caught yourself thinking, I'm losing my strength and I don't know how to get it back. You're not alone. Millions of people over 60 face the same challenge. But here's the truth. Weak legs don't just mean slower walking. They mean a higher risk of falls, less independence, and a shrinking world where every step feels uncertain. But I'm here to tell you something powerful. You can fight back. And you don't need a gym, expensive equipment, or hours of training. You need one simple chair exercise. Yes, just one. And if you practice it daily, you'll rebuild strength, restore balance, and reclaim confidence in your body. So stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how your legs weaken, why it happens, and how this one easy movement can reverse the process. This is not just about exercise, it's about freedom. Freedom to walk without fear, freedom to stand tall, freedom to live the life you deserve. Let's begin. As we age, our bodies change in ways that are both visible and invisible. One of the most significant changes happens in our muscles. After the age of 60, the body begins to lose muscle mass at a faster rate, a condition known as sarcopenia. Think of your muscles like the engine of a car. When you were younger, that engine was powerful, efficient, and ready to go. But over time, if the engine isn't maintained, it loses horsepower. The same happens with your legs. Without regular use and strengthening, the muscles begin to shrink and the power you once had starts to fade. Now, why does this happen? There are several reasons. One, reduced physical activity. Many people slow down after retirement, daily routines change, and movement becomes less frequent. Without consistent use, muscles weaken. 2. Hormonal changes. Testosterone and growth hormone levels decline with age. These hormones are essential for maintaining muscle mass. 3. Nutritional gaps. Older adults often consume less protein, which is the building block of muscle. Without enough protein, the body struggles to repair and grow muscle tissue. 4. Neurological decline. The nervous system, which sends signals to your muscles, becomes less efficient. This means slower reaction times and weaker contractions. 5. Circulation issues. Blood flow decreases, making it harder for muscles to receive oxygen and nutrients. But here's the most important point. Weak legs are not inevitable. They are not a permanent sentence. They are a challenge, yes, but one that can be overcome. Imagine this. You're 65 and you notice your legs trembling when you stand. You worry about falling. You avoid stairs. You start saying no to outings because you fear you won't keep up. Slowly, your world shrinks. But now imagine the opposite. You practice one simple chair exercise every day. Within weeks, your legs feel stronger. You stand up with ease. You walk with confidence. You say yes to life again. That's the power of understanding why weakness happens and knowing how to fight it. Because once you know the cause, the solution becomes clear. And the solution, my friend, is simpler than you think. Let's talk about what happens when your legs grow weaker every week, because it's not just about muscles, it's about your entire life. When your legs weaken, the first thing you notice is balance. Suddenly, standing up feels shaky, walking across the room feels uncertain, and with that uncertainty comes fear. Fear of falling, fear of injury, fear of losing control. Falls are one of the leading causes of hospitalization for people over 60, and here's the heartbreaking truth. Many of those falls could have been prevented if the legs were stronger. But the consequences go deeper. Weak legs mean less independence. Think about it. If you struggle to stand, how do you cook, clean, shop, or even enjoy a walk in the park? Slowly, you begin to avoid activities. You say no to invitations. You stay home more often. And before you know it, your world shrinks. Weak legs also affect confidence. You start doubting yourself. You hesitate before moving, and that hesitation doesn't just live in your body, it creeps into your mind. You begin to feel older than you are. You begin to feel fragile. But here's the most painful part. Weak legs steal joy. They take away the freedom to dance at a wedding, to play with grandchildren, to explore new places. They turn simple pleasures into challenges. Now, I don't say this to scare you, I say it to wake you up. Because the good news is this: you can change it. You can rebuild strength. You can restore balance. You can reclaim independence. And it all begins with one simple movement, one exercise, one chair. That's all you need to start reversing the weakness and unlocking strength you thought was gone forever. Now, let's get to the heart of the solution, the chair exercise. It's simple, safe, and incredibly effective. Here's how it works. Step 1, find a sturdy chair. Place it on a flat surface, make sure it doesn't slide. Step 2, sit tall. Feet flat on the ground, shoulder width apart. Back straight, shoulders relaxed. Step 3, stand up. Push through your heels, engage your thighs, and rise to a standing position. Don't rush, move with control. Step 4, sit back down. Lower yourself slowly, keeping your core engaged. Don't collapse, control the descent. That's it. This simple movement, standing up and sitting down, is the foundation of leg strength. It works your quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and core. It trains balance. It builds confidence. Now, let's break it down further. Breathing. Inhale as you sit. Exhale as you stand. Breathing keeps you steady and focused. Repetitions. Start with 5 to 10 reps. Rest. Repeat for 2 to 3 sets. As you grow stronger, increase the reps. Variations. If standing is too hard, use your hands lightly on the chair for support. If it's too easy, cross your arms over your chest or hold light weights. For balance training, pause for a few seconds while standing before sitting back down. Safety tips. Keep the chair stable, wear supportive shoes, move slowly. Control is more important than speed. Now, let's talk about why this exercise is so powerful. It mimics real life. Every time you stand up from a chair, you're practicing independence. Every time you sit down with control, you're preventing falls. It's not just exercise, it's rehearsal for daily living. And here's the best part. You can do it anywhere. At home, at the park, even while watching TV. No excuses, no barriers. Just you, a chair, and determination. Imagine this. You commit to this exercise daily. At first, it feels challenging. Your legs tremble. You wonder if you can keep going. But then, after a week, you notice change. Standing feels easier. Walking feels steadier. Your confidence grows. After a month, you feel stronger. You climb stairs without fear. You move with energy. You smile because you know you're winning back your strength. That's the transformation this simple chair exercise can bring. It's not magic, it's not complicated, it's consistency. And consistency is the key to reclaiming your body, your freedom, and your joy.